My name is Oman Ahmed. My roll number is 87 and my course is English Listening and Speaking Skill. First, dedication. I dedicate my work to the world personalities, my beloved friend, and I also dedicate my assignment and give special thanks to my subject teacher, Sir Muhammad Dukman Power. Then, acknowledgement. I am very thankful to Allah Almighty who is the great and the glorious and my respectable teacher, Sir Muhammad Dukman Power, for his kind nature. Abstract. Listening skill is one of the most necessary skills in effective communication. It helps a person in education, job, and other fields of life. Most of the people I have known are the ones who do more listening than talking. Introduction. The first and the foremost communication skill that we learn in our life is nothing but listening. The example is born baby. When he born, first listening his voice of his father, mother, our sibling and relative. Then he starts speaking. Different definition of listening skill. Definition: the process of receiving constructive meaning and responding to spoken and non-verbal message to hear something without thoughtful intention. Means if you want, you listen. What things are to listen? You want to learn something new. Then you listen carefully. Difference between hearing and listening. That the hearing and listening are the both are different things. You are going to bazaar, you hear a lots of sound in a day. When you are going to market, you are street, you have lots of sound. It simply happen. You need no any skills to hearing. But listening is a skill. It requires concentration. It use different senses. Your mind, your ears, different organs of your body are working when you listen something carefully. Listening comprehension. Listening comprehension comprises the process involved in understanding and making sense of spoken language. Process of listening. If you want to a good listener, then you pass some stages. And stages are receiving, understanding, remembering, evaluating, and responding. Receiving. First, you receive the information, and after that, you're trying to understand the information. After that comes remembering. Then you try and remember some important point of the information. After that, after that you log into pieces of information and what was the message and what was the reason of the knowledge or information. After that, you address the speaker most important point with awareness of circumstances. Types of listener in L2. Views listening, top down process. In that type of process, you know about the thing, something know about the thing, about something know about the matter, or no. But a bottom process. But that type of process, you learn the thing with your abilities and your abilities. Types of listening. Extensive listening. That type of listening, you listen, you work, you learn in a enjoyable way, like watching movies, films, and other things. Intensive learning. You learn things, but in a specific thing in a detailed manner, like Duolingo. Duolingo is an American app which we use in languages. Modes of listening. Effective listening are of three modes: attentive listening, responsive listening, and active listening. Attentive listening means you focus on the speaker, or and then you see many time in when speakers are talking, people are busy on a phone and different things. But the good listener do not do that. They hear, they learn, they totally focus on the speaker. What the speaker say. Responsive learning. Demonstrate the speaker you are listening him. When that type of gesture give him a confidence and very verbal responses and give verbal like smiling, good eye contact, take notes. And normal responses I see, yes or really. Active listening. Foundation of effective communication. Active listening, the ability to focus and complete on a speaker, understand their message, comprehend the information, and respond thoughtfully, solve problem. If you listen some all things carefully, then you solve your lots of problem, your conflict, build relationship, and career. Level of listening. Some positive way to help us get better listening as factual listening, perceptive listening, emotive listening, and mixed listening. Factual listening. Factual listeners are open-minded and their mind is free from presumption and errors. And this is good for scientists. Perceptive listening. That type of listener listen your words and your background because they want to see your body language or your words are matching or not, and it's a very complex type of listening. Emotive listener, that type of listener, they see the emotion and feelings of the speaker. Mixed listening, people are who integrate the technology and digital media with traditional structured lead classroom activity, require physical presence of teacher and student, using professional development and training settings. Conclusion, most people spend at least half their communication time listening. The most used communication skill is not only critical in interpersonal communication, it also affects organizational communication and helps determine success in education and in career. Ken Murphy says, the better you listen, the luckier you will get. So take time to listen. Thank you.